Next is from Tyler Rivera, and the subject is Disco Inferno versus Konnan 64. Hello, guys. Love the podcast. I know Disco and Konnan have wrestled each other in the ring before, but if they ever fought each other in the WCW game for Nintendo 64 or PlayStation, I'm never going to ask this. Me and Konnan are not going to play video games against each other, so I'm cutting your email.
Else.
Right. I'm cutting your email off. I'm not even going to finish it. And then I'm just going to find what was that guy's name? Joe, suspend him for a week for thinking that me and Konnan are going to play against each other in a video game.
Tyler Rivera.
All right. Next is George Gebhardt. Subject is Triple H retiring Butch. Hey guys, when Vince bought NXT's Pete Dunne to SmackDown, he gave him a new gimmick named Butch and aligned him with Sheamus and Rich Holland. Sure, if you watch NXT and NXT UK over the years, the change was a bit off-putting, but Dunne has really shined with the gimmicks since his debut on the show. Last week, for some reason, Butch wrestled now as Pete Dunne looked in NXT, wrestling in his singlet and had his hair down. It was a complete departure from what had been presented on SmackDown thus far and made no sense. On an NXT episode prior to the Worlds Collide pay-per-view, previous champions talked to current NXT UK champions. One was Pete Dunne as Pete Dunne. In my opinion, this is a misstep. He's doing really well as Butch on SmackDown as a member of the Brawling Brutes. I hope he doesn't revert back to what he was in NXT, and I think there's a lot more potential to the Butch gimmick than what was before. Thoughts on that? And that's sincerely from George Gebhardt. I kind of agree. Bro, it's good. Like when you take a guy's gimmick away, especially on WWE, it's like you're watering him down. You have to have something of a character on that show, and he was doing this character great. I mean, maybe he complained he just didn't like doing it, but he was doing it fine. You know, do you agree?
Well, if people listen to our review of the Castle, what was it called?
Clash at the Castle.
Clash at the Castle pay-per-view, I brought that up. I thought that, I don't know why they brought him back to the Pete Dunne look, because he had a gimmick and a personality as Butch, a.k.a. Mini Sheamus, Newspaper Boy, Gangs of New York, but I thought he did great in that, wild Wolverine. You couldn't control him and he'd just go off all the time. I don't know why they brought him back to that, because now he's just another good wrestler.